Hi everyone. This might come across a little bit random, but today I just felt like I needed to do a little bit of a love-filled rant. Um, I was feeling a little bit unwell a couple of days ago. Both my partner and myself, I think, had caught a bit of a digestive bug, and I sort of spent the day feeling pretty nauseous and a little bit sorry for myself. And I was lucky at that time that I had all my amazing oils to help me, and it's something that seemed to pass really, really quickly. I woke up the next morning and I was feeling fit and fine, as good as ever, and wasn't at the time too phased by the whole thing. But I remember thinking during that time of being sick that, can you imagine if you felt like this every day of your life, and how limiting how that must be. For me, just having 1 or 2 days of feeling unwell is a huge blow, I guess, to my enthusiasm for life. And I just sometimes, when I'm in those places, I start to reflect on the fact that I'm so fortunate that I have my health and that I feel well most days, and that I'm able to do the things that I want in my life because of this. And so many people don't feel the same and don't have the same level of health every day that myself and my partner and our little baby seem to have. And I found it quite upsetting, and I started to think, our health is so important to us, and it's something that we're given, and we need to cherish it. We need to look after it and nourish that health. When we don't have that health, then we really realize what we're missing out of. And I think every now and again, when we do have these moments of being sick, it's a really huge reminder of how important that is. But with that, when I start thinking of the amount of people who are living their everyday lives not feeling as great as they should, and constantly getting sick, or every day feeling tired and run down and exhausted and over it, it makes me realize how much we're missing out on people's contributions to the world. How many amazing things could be happening if so many more people felt like they had that energy and that power in their life to achieve more. I started thinking about a lot of the things that upset me with health, and how the control of our health is being, I guess, limited by so many different powers that be, and the influences coming from those, whether it's coming through food, agriculture, medical industries, and big pharma financial inputs that are involved in those areas of our life, do have such a big control over so many people. And I've been, I guess, for quite some time conscious of this, and have tried to steer my life in a direction that means I'm not controlled by these confines, and that my life would not be limited or affected in any way by these things. And I feel very grateful that I have that awareness and that knowledge, but occasionally I reflect and I think so many people don't have that, and they're sort of I guess maybe trapped by limiting beliefs and ideas that are put out there by institutions, organizations, companies, powers at be. And it's really upsetting. I think about the world that I want everyone to be living in, and how much beauty we can create if we all felt amazing, felt like ourselves, felt like we could contribute and do what we needed to do in the world. How much positive change could happen. And it really occurred to me that this is the way we can really revolutionize the world and change things for the better, is first taking charge of your own life through feeling well and healthy and able to contribute in the ways that you want to. I sometimes get a little bit caught up in all of these negative things, and I find it a little bit bombarding and very upsetting when I'm looking at, whether at the moment it seems to be everywhere I look, there's things happening with little babies and little children, I guess because I'm sensitive to that at the moment, that really upset me in way people are approaching their health from that very, very early age. And I just see that there's generations of people, and what we could be doing could be so much greater than where we're at now. So I think it all reflects down to the fact that if everyone was able to sort of take charge of their own health a little bit more, and really build themselves up to be what they want to be and contribute how they want to, whether it's emotional health, physical health, even your spiritual health in your everyday to-day life, the world could be so much better, such a much more beautiful, inspiring, dynamic place where we're moving in to a higher level of being, where everybody can contribute more and feel more alive and more enlightened and just feel more love for everybody, instead of feeling like we're getting caught up in the mundane day-to-day process of just living our life from one moment to the next in a place that isn't filled with intention and love and drive for the greatness of what we've been given with this gift that is life. And we need to really cherish that and nourish that. For me, it's making me realize that I really need to keep every day taking new steps, whether it's through food, working with plant medicines, the essential oils, to just keep my health mine and create every day a more alive, happy, healthy, spirited, empowered version of myself, and using the tools that I have to do that. And why would I not then feel like what I've learned I need to share with everybody else, if my vision is to have a much more beautiful planet to live in, where everybody from, a stream in the forest through to myself, my children, generations that go on after that, are being the best that we can be, and really feeling like we're moving and evolving into an even more beneficial state. So I guess it's a little bit, probably it comes across a little bit mumbly, but it's just making me realize how important our health is, and why we need to cherish it and nourish it and be constantly striving to be in a better place of health, so we can contribute to the world more and more. And for me at the moment, I'm trying to do this with myself, as I say, with the way I'm eating, my lifestyle in general, limiting stress, removing toxins from our house, chemicals, anything like that, bringing in the plant medicines to nourish us and to help us grow. And I guess want to remind everybody that they can do the same thing too, and it's not hard. There are so many people out there who've made amazing changes in their lives by just doing simple things, and everybody can do it. And if we all work together and we share what we've been able to achieve within our own lives to those around us who might need a bit of help, the change that we can make can be massive. At the moment, I'm doing this a lot with essential oils, and that's why I'm so passionate about constantly running these workshops and these classes in people's homes, through our business, our organic fruit and veggie business, one-on-one with people, constantly wanting to learn, because I'm really feeling the need for change, and I want things to move in a forward, positive direction. And for me, at the moment, my way of helping contribute more to the world and making this change is by sharing my love of the oils and how they can help improve my life, and how they might be able to help improve the lives of others as well. And we can have a little groundswell. I can show someone, they can help improve their life, they can get excited by what they've done and then share with someone else, and it goes on and it goes on and it goes on. And from this place, I feel like we're able to make true change. So I just wanted to, I guess, have a little bit of a rant. It may have just been complete nonsense, but it's just something that I was feeling, and reflect to you as well why working with these doTERRA essential oils has been so powerful for me at the moment, and why I'm running all of these workshops. I am pretty obsessed with the rose essential oil at the moment, which I'm sure you've seen me show before, which is this one. My mum and dad's dogs got to the bottle. They obviously felt like they needed it, hence all the bite marks. But I've been putting that on pretty regularly daily, and I do feel like my heart's expanding at the moment with that and the birth of my little baby. And maybe the rose is having a powerful effect on me and opening up my heart and wanting to share this. But my love of the oils is growing, and I just want to contribute more and more to the world. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, but much love, and let's create a better world for ourselves and our future and going forward.